on your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. The following are the news headlines for this day, the 9th day of the month of November 2021. Miner jailed for 8 years for money laundering. Drama as Imo Assembly impeaches Speaker. NCC assures Nigerians of 5G network safety. And in business, we have enough in stock. NNPC denies plan to increase fuel price. Rally in telcos, banks shares drive NGX market capitalization up by 643 billion naira. Good morning and welcome to the news update from your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am Otusi James, and here are the news in full. The former chairman of the now defunct Pension Reform Task Team, Abdul Rashid Miner, has been jailed for money laundering. The former pension boss was sentenced to 61 years in jail on Monday by Justice Okon Abang of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. In a terse judgment, Justice Abang ruled that Miner will spend only 8 years in prison and the jail term is required to run concurrently, with effect from October 25, 2019. According to the judge, Miner got a reduced sentence due to his plea for mercy, stating that the law made provision for a maximum sentence of 14 years. The judge had earlier found Miner and his company, Common Input Property and Investment Limited, guilty of the 12-count charge of money laundering leveled against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. There was a mild drama on the floor of the Imo State House of Assembly on Monday morning as lawmakers impeached their Speaker, Right Honorable Paul Emezim, over allegations of gross misconduct and abuse of office. The Speaker was reportedly removed by 19 out of the 27 members of the Assembly and replaced with Honorable Kennedy Ibe, the member representing Obowo State constituency. The impeachment exercise, which was carried out amidst tight security, was said to have been moved by the impeached Deputy Speaker, Amara Iwanyanwu. It was learned that Iwanyanwu had stormed the chambers. The timeline for the Tuesday supplementary election in the Ihiala local government area of Anambra State has been adjusted by the Independent National Electoral Commission. The decision was disclosed in a statement released by INEC Commissioner and the Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye. Okoye in the statement noted that the adjustment for the commencement and the ending time for voting was made in line with the electoral body's extant rules and regulations. According to Okoye, voting in the affected local government area would commence on Tuesday at 10 a.m. and end at 4 p.m. The Lagos State House of Assembly on Monday called on Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to compensate the families of the victims that died in the 21-story collapsed Ikoyi building. Reports has it that over 40 individuals lost their lives in the 21-story building that collapsed at Gerard Road, Ikoyi on Monday, November 1, 2021, with many others injured. The Lagos Assembly in a motion called on the governor to direct relevant agencies to ensure that all requirements for buildings as stipulated in extant laws of the state are strictly adhered to. The Speaker of the House, Mudashiru Obasa, who presided over the sitting, said that it was an unfortunate development given the loss of lives that occurred following the incident. Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, senior advocate of Nigeria, has urged the United Nations and the European Union to support the sanctions placed on Mali and Guinea leaders by the Economic Community of West African States. In a statement made available by his aide on media and publicity, Osinbajo, who was representing the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, said these at the ECOWAS Extraordinary Summit of the Authority of Heads of State and Government held on Sunday in Accra, Ghana. Osinbajo stated that the authority has resolved to uphold the sanctions it had imposed on the coup leaders of Mali and Guinea on September 26, 2021, insisting that international organizations such as the UN and EU must support the sanctions for democracy to thrive in West Africa. He said that goals are a thing of the past that should not be present in West Africa, adding that ECOWAS heads of state and government will continue to prevail on the military juntas in Guinea and Mali to return their countries to democratic rule. Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, Professor Umar Garba Danbatta, has assured Nigerians of the safety of the 5G network. He gave assurance when he appeared before the National Assembly Joint Committee on Communications to defend NCC's 2022 632.39 billion naira budget proposal yesterday in Abuja. The pledge was sequel to the fear raised by some members of the committee regarding the new technology. Danbatta stressed that the 5G spectrum network is good for the economy and the nation's social transformation. Nigerian Defense Academy has denied receiving an arrested Nigerian Air Force personnel, Sergeant Tosabo Solomon. Sergeant Solomon was reportedly arrested on Monday and flown to Kaduna State for further investigations over his involvement in the attack on the NDA on August 24, which resulted in the killing of 2 security operatives and kidnap of another. But reacting in a statement titled Arrest of Sergeant Tosabo Solomon, Major Bashir Jajira claimed that Solomon is not in the custody of the NDA. He stated that the NDA is a military training institution and not an investigative security agency. The Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, retired, has raised a fresh alarm about the threat facing Nigeria as a people and as a country. According to the minister, the country is facing the threat of national food security, and the situation has been amplified by the challenges of insecurity. He made the submission on Monday while speaking at the Defense Advisors and Attaches annual conference organized by the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA. Magashi observed that the high cost of foodstuffs in the market is a threat to the economic life of the country and its citizens and must be brought under control, with some lawmakers and some security personnel to impeach the Speaker. And now to business news. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPC) has warned Nigerians against panic buying petrol. In the statement signed by the NNPC spokesman Garbadeen Mohammed, the national oil company said that there are over 1.7 billion liters of petrol in stock. While stating that it is unnecessary to entertain any fear of scarcity of petrol throughout the festive season, the NNPC disclosed that the country has a huge reserve of petrol and is still expecting more in the coming days and weeks. The general public is hereby advised not to engage in panic buying of premium motor spirit, more commonly known as petrol, company said. The NNPC has over 1.7 billion liters of petrol in stock, and more product is expected to arrive into the country daily over the coming weeks and months, the National Oil Company said in a statement on Monday. The NNPC also dismissed plans by the Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to increase the price of petrol. The e-Naira, Africa's first digital currency, successfully completed 46.3 million Naira worth of transactions in less than 2 weeks of launch. This was disclosed by a senior Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) official to the Financial Times. The CBN's embrace of technology to address financial inclusion has gathered praises both from home and abroad. However, there have been some bumps on the road. NGX closed on a positive note amidst sell-offs and buyer interest as the benchmark all-share index ASI appreciated by 293 basis points. The NGX ASI closed at 43,246.87 points to reflect a growth of 2.93% from the previous trading day and a year-to-date YTD return of 7.39%. Meanwhile, the market capitalization increased by 643 billion naira. At the close of market yesterday, Monday the 8th of November 2021, the stock market value currently stands at 22.57 trillion naira from 21.93 trillion naira in the previous trading day. The market break closed negative as Airtel led 18 gainers and 26 losers, topped by corn oil at the end of yesterday's session. The stock market has advanced by 2,976.15 basis points since the start of the year. The following are the NGX ASI top gainers after yesterday's trading session. Airtel was up by 10% to close at 858 naira. Resta Express was up by 9.94% to close at 3 naira 43 kobo. Kotix was up by 9.91% to close at 6 naira 21 kobo. MTN Nigeria was up by 9.62% to close at 192 naira 50 kobo. Unilever was up by 9.36% to close at 14 naira 60 kobo. Also, the following are the NGX ASI top losers after yesterday's trading session. Corn oil was down by 9.80% to close at 23 naira. CWG was down by 9.73% to close at 1 naira 2 kobo. Custodian was down by 9.47% to close at 7 naira 65 kobo. Honeywell Flour Mill was down by 9.07% to close at 3 naira 31 kobo. AfriProd was down by 4.72% to close at 6 naira 5 kobo. And now to sports news. The federal government has revealed that 6,054 youths have so far benefited from the Nigerian Youth Investment Fund, with the receipt of between 300 million and 300,000 naira to 3 million naira. The fund, which is an initiative of the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport Development and funded by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), was flagged off in October 2020 and is expected to cater to youth-owned businesses and investments needs in the face of COVID-19 pandemic outbreak. According to News Agency of Nigeria, this disclosure was made by the Minister of Youth and Sport Development, Mr. Sunday Dare, while appearing before the House of Representatives Committee on Youth and Development on Monday in Abuja to defend his ministry's 2022 budget proposal. This is the news update from your #1 business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Autocare Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. But before I go, a recap of the major stories. Miner jailed for 8 years for money laundering. Drama as Imo Assembly impeaches Speaker. NCC assures Nigerians of 5G network safety. And in business, we have enough in stock. NNPC denies plan to increase fuel price. Rally in Telcos, Bank shares drive NGX. Market capitalization up by 643 billion naira. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am Otosi James Chuku, and you are listening to your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. Do well to download our mobile app on your mobile devices. For Android phone users, visit your Google Play Store, and for Apple phone users, visit your Apple Store to download Broad Street Radio mobile app on your mobile devices, so that everywhere you go, you can carry Broad Street Radio along with you. Also, connect with us on all our social media platforms. Connect and follow and like us on Facebook. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broad Street Radio NG. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broad Street Radio NG. Join the conversations on our Instagram handle at Broad Street Ram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Broad Street Radio NG on YouTube. And our website is www.broadstreetradio.com. Our WhatsApp number is 0809-791-0074. 0809-791-0074. And for sponsorship and advert placement on Broad Street Radio, the numbers to call are 0809-791-0073 or 0803-436-1400. You could also do a mail to hello@broadstreetradio.com, or you visit our office at number 5860 Broad Street in Lagos Island. Enjoy the rest of the day. And coming up next, after now, is the newspaper review with Semo Sinachi and Eze on your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. Enjoy the rest of the day.